the tower. Every 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Alrighty, that should be, oh wait, no, hold on, turn the volume down on that just a little bit, and then switch over to here so that way you guys can see me. How goes it, everybody? It's Wednesday, my dudes. Had a bit of an annoyance earlier today, aside from the fact that once again I've gone sleepless, so no sleep whatsoever, and then, you know, internet went out for like 2 hours. Made me miss a chunk of my work because of it. But how's everybody doing? It's a nice Wednesday-ish. And, yeah. I hope everyone's doing well. Because if anything, we need to make sure that we try and... Oop.
Before the end of the universe and time is rewritten, we need to do one more important thing. We need to back to the casino lounge.
Harmless. For the last time. We're not going back to the casino lounge. Yeah. Alright. Let's see how it is. That would... What? What?
Stop! 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 You violated the law.
Sorry, you're not supposed to give me money. You're not supposed to give me money. Why are you subscribing? You're not supposed to do that, man. Nobody's supposed to go to avoid the ads. That I ran like extra long ads so that way supposedly they're not supposed to start for like another hour. But you know, try to do that before I actually start, so that way everyone's not getting ads during the stream. Does it work? Sometimes, but you know, it says the ads are not supposed to start for like another 55 minutes. So we'll see. Happy to support your channel, I'm not hurting right now. That money's supposed to go towards like those projects, you know? With, you know, you helping people and such. It is. Not gonna argue with people. Everyone spends their money how they want. I'm not gonna. You're all grown adults. Just, I don't know. Make sure your bills are taken care of first. I got nothing else. And nothing. Oh wait, that one's still burnt. Oh yeah, that one's still on the old. Oh, I didn't replace that one. I thought I replaced that one. I did not. So yeah, I gotta replace this one. I'm angrily pointing because I still have my jacket on. It's summertime now, which means we need to go back to you know, just having my normal jacket on because it's a very light jacket and it's not overly warm. Where's the other one? I have like a whole bunch that are like labeled different points and so on. No, I did that wrong. I'm gonna have to fix that. Oh well. But yeah, back to not having that thicker jacket on. I'll probably like redo it more because like while I've been enjoying having the Gengar hoodie on for these streams, I figured something different also for future streams. Maybe like a different outfit or something. I don't know. I'll think of something. I like the idea of just kind of like changing outfits on the PNG, but at the same time, I like the idea of, yeah, let's just, you know, let's just be realistic with our designs. I'm not some sort of weird demon thing or anything like that. I'm a wizard of the arcane. Oop, wrong button, Ian. Wrong button. I'm gonna have to fix that too. I promise everyone, I am a streamer of some repute, but of what I cannot say, because apparently I am not a pro streamer. So, yeah. Not a pro streamer. But still, everyone, I appreciate you greatly. I appreciate your time, your eyes, your ears. And, I do appreciate it when you guys do throw money at me, but make sure, like, everything else is taken care of first before. I think I do a great job. That sounds like heresy, sigh. I'm kidding. I'm always struggling with that as far as whether or not I am doing a good job. Oh, right. We are in the warp. And we actually get to fly around now. Do I get to press any buttons? Oh, that ship got fucked. Inside the black hole, yeah. Oh, here's the whole fleet. I don't believe it. Holy shit! Protecting over 100 ships. The configuration is consistent with Malarian design. Don't celebrate just yet. Looks like they got into a fight. Being hailed. Answer it. Oh god, that face. Are those lips or teeth? What the fuck? Run a translation matrix, cards 13. Superior Carrier survived? They did not return one cycle ago. We'd given up all hope. 1 year. More like 4,300 years. Time dilation, Mari. You're inside the event horizon. Every second we spend inside here is roughly 43 minutes outside. So I have to hurry, otherwise we'll be too late. You're not Mandalorian. How is this possible? My name is Krax. You? I'm Nelma. coordinator of the fleet. Pleased to meet you, Nama. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but your kind died out 4,250 cycles ago. You were the last survivors. We recovered some malaria memory files. Another of your kind, Zeron, has been helping us. Send them everything we got, Cronus 13. We know who's responsible for the destruction of your world. If they're not stopped, many more will be destroyed. Destroyers. We refer to as the Alliance, tools of the Advina. We encountered them only hours ago, shortly after your arrival. Or before your arrival. Guard must have found out about the fleet after absorbing Zeron's memories. They did not enter our hails. They attacked and bombarded our mothership. We thwarted the attack, but they stole our anti-graviton emitter. Oh no. If I understand correctly, the jump drive will work inside the black hole, but it must be operated in the presence of a strong anti-gravitation field. This is to compensate for the extreme gravity. Synthetic dickhead Kern must have known that was her ticket out of here. My thing is, a black hole is like gravity compounding in on itself multiple times over. Like more and more and more and more. And essentially, I wouldn't say spaghettifying, but kind of like crushing things down into a singular atom. So how strong are these ships in order to be able to withstand not only going through one, but also being in the event horizon? We have enough power to get ourselves out of here, but not the fleet. We have to leave them behind. No, we will not leave them behind. They are the last of our people. Cronus, hours have already gone by in the last few minutes. By the time we get this emitter, it'll be years. We know we live long enough to be a threat to Kern in the future. We'll not leave them behind. We will do this together. That's one hell of an assumption. Let's get on with it then. Every second we waste here brings us closer to a world we won't even recognize. Nama, the Alliance fleet took your emitter. Do you have their last known coordinates? Sending coordinates. If we work together, we can escape this place. We need the Malarian fleet to act as a distraction so we can slip aboard. Will you help us? We will. Sending instructions to the fleet. We'll get the emitter and get the hell out of here. Cracks out. The ships are pretty strong. Yeah, it's just... how strong? Also, again, red versus blue. Just saying, the Alliance totally are not evil Empire people. Red versus purple. Yeah, well, I have color perception issues. I feel like they're a little too big now. Like they don't quite fit where they're fitting. Ow. Hey, villain! Purple and brown. I can see the red well enough. It's at a certain point, shades of red stop being visible. Ow. We're going to feature to my new battle system, bigger ships will take up multiple squares, so it's part of the game. Ah. Yeah, because at the moment, like, they're layering on top of each other, and it looks just a little weird. Dang it, I didn't want to end that way. I know I'm working within that what I had, or I'm working within what I had available at the time, but excited about the new tools allowing me to build what I have in my head for real, instead of taping everything together like I had to previously. Oh, the plugin I used for the tactics is, or in this MV version of the game, is Let's BS plugin that was never fully completed, very bloated. Yeah, no, a lot of new stuff coming. Let BS. That being said, when it comes to any kind of deving, of course the first original versions that you make are going to be, you know, absolutely, you know, taped together with hopes, dreams, and maybe a lot of bubblegum. But, you know, it's what you do afterwards to continue supporting the game, or even trying to improve upon what you've got. It's not gonna hit shit. And how do you continue to support the game afterwards is what matters. Because you might work a game and decide, oh no, it's fully done, we don't need to do anything, it's perfectly fine. And you would be wrong, because, you know, patches for one. And, you know, other things may be necessary. Wait, fighter drones. Oh, they're automatically controlled too, huh? Ow. Fuck, that hurt. Ow. Stop that. Ow. I'm sure I'll support this for the lifetime of the product. Shoot them in the ass. It's where they're the most vulnerable. I know! I'm just trying to get to shoot them in the ass. It takes a couple of turns. Ow. See, that one's almost dead, that one's half injured. Those things won't die easily enough. But you guys are my main targets. So... should get rid of both of them. Yes. I don't have to worry about those. Ha. Go ahead and get rid of that. And then move forward. Press the advantage. Give them no quarter. Ow. Will this destroy my own fighter drones? Probably. Is it worth it? In my opinion, yes. I don't think I can escape. I don't need to escape, though. They need to escape. The accent is pretty fun, in my opinion. Oh, the accent? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just your old-fashioned regular guy. Thing is, I know the reason why I make a bunch of, like, funny voices when I talk on stream. It's because, growing up, I was not permitted to have an accent. So, I just make up random ones whenever I'm talking on stream because, again, I was not permitted to have one growing up. So every now and then I might just randomly go, I do declare. Also, I'd point out, the Malorians are about to come back into existence after thousands of years of being presumed extinct and gone. I can only imagine, considering they have such advanced technology compared to everyone else, how much they are going to fuck up just pretty much the balance of the galaxy. Mind you, the galaxy needs a bit shaking. Not gonna argue that. I'm just saying, it's not gonna be good for someone's. In some cases, it's gonna be pretty bad. Oh, not enough for a salvo. So then I'm gonna just blast you. Ow. Oh, it's not bad. It's only one. 2 hits. 2 hits. Yeah, it's fine. Ha. Gotcha, bitch. Eh. Okay. I was gonna say, I might hit my own guy. That's a risk I'm willing to take. And if he's not willing to take it, then they should have thought of that before they signed up. I'm not saying I'll sacrifice every soldier for the greater good. All I'm saying is my hot spring is the greater good. Alright? Also, shattered timeline thing means I can go in any direction I want in the future too. This is true. I'm trying to create a shared larger universe of game stories going in the future. Games are just the beginning. Yes. Detecting an anti-graviton signature from the enemy ship. Nuke it! Get us closer, so we can beam aboard. Being hailed by the vessel. Put it through. You took the bait. Kern. Mere fraction of Kern, more than enough to handle you. While you waste your time on me, years, decades, passing. You're out of my way, whether you're alive or not. I've already won. You want the device? Come and get it. That dickhead! So over there, Cronus 13. Affirmative. Madcon signature lock established. Say interdeck? Or interdecker? I'm not sure. I saw it for a split moment, and now I'm confused as to what I actually saw. Because I thought it said interdick. Or interdictor, or something like that. Looks like we're on deck 14. I'm detecting anti-graviton signature 2 levels above us. Yeah, oh, an engineering lab on deck 12. Items. Nope. I want... Oh, those aren't items. These are items, though. Say that's a power panel. Why don't you just rip that off? Interdictor. Look, I don't want to know what you guys do with your dicks here. I wonder how much time I will waste just dicking around. Oh god. There's so many of them. Oh god, they hurt. Shit. Just gonna ahead and use this. Since someone decided to be critically injured. Ow. God damn it, both of you. Oh. Okay, so they don't have a lot of health. So that's good. They just hurt, and they steal my power! Bastards. Did you go twice? They go twice when they use parasitic drain. That is just rude. They stole so much power from me. Oh man, I only have so many of these batteries left too. Because I haven't been able to buy frickin' more batteries. Oh god. Ow. You rotten bastards. Yeah, some of them go twice, but some don't. Ha! Get countered, nerd. Oh, I don't have a grenade. I have no power. Rotten bastards. See, this one goes twice. But I don't know why. This music, though. I feel like I'm in a rave. Items, that's what I want. What are those? It was a new weapon. Ooh. What's a Polarian needle? What's a Polaron attack? I don't recall. But you probably would like this. Strength and power go up, but agility goes down. Worth it. Used to throw raves, abandoned warehouses. I'd make this inside look like a spaceship, build a warp core, etc. Lots of people, lots of dancing and other stuff. But yeah, it was fun when I was younger. Never went to a rave when I was younger. It's never that kind of scene of a person. I did, however, cause a lot of problems. Me and the girlfriend were actually talking about it recently. That it's surprised that I have not been to jail, considering. Yeah, because in my younger teen years, I did something known as racketeering before I realized what racketeering was, and that racketeering was a crime. For those of you who do not know what racketeering is, I want you to imagine... Ooh, food! The food library's not working! Imagine like a 13, 14-year-old Ian standing there, huge fucking nerd with his notebook, and realized that he can make a little bit of money by gambling. Gambling what, you ask? Well, by gambling on football. In particular, the high school football games. So I, with my little notebook, sat there, and while I did not know too terribly much about the sport at the time, because I didn't want to, didn't need to, had no desire to, but I made little notes here and there, and then proceeded to approach some of the players and be like, hey, you know what would be cool? If you missed a pass or two in the next game and got $20 for it. And yeah, I may or may not have caused my high school to win a few games as well as lose a few games. So yeah. The ship go upstairs is basically the biggest clue I can give. Oh no, I figured that. I was just trying to find more items. Made it just in time. Where the hell are you, Kern? I'm gonna whip your sorry synthetic ass. The real Kern's outside the black hole, accomplishing every one of his objectives. As for me, let's just say I'm a cheap copy. Ow. You guys suck. Especially when you get to go twice. Come on, counter. Yes! Because you know the outcome ahead of time. Right. So, I later found out that that is called racketeering. And it is a big no-no. They couldn't pin everything on me because I wisely got rid of the notebook that I had that I kept all the accounts in. I guess is the best way to put it. So, yeah. Ooh, 617. That was a nice hit. Counter. Yes! I called it! Try shred. One down. Go for you. Damn it, I hope that'd be enough. But yeah, so, just so you know,
I never thought I'd use
it is a big no-no if you figure out a way of knowing the outcome of gambling beforehand, especially on sports games, and influence said games to make money. Like I said, this was like 20 years ago, so statute limitations are well beyond. Plus, I was a minor at the time, so, you know, that was cool on its own. So, most I got was like a week's detention and told don't do that again. You've already wasted so much time, you're too late. Terminating entity. See you on the other side. Activate Matcon transponder. Let's get out of here. Nama, set the frequency modulation to 32.17 terahertz. Understood. We're ready to initiate the jump. How long has it been outside the black hole? Our machinations? Over 120 years. How long? Who knows what we'll find on the other side? Digraviton field set. Calibration complete. Jump drive field extended. Activating jump drive. Man, 120 years after the fact? Gah. Dog Boy is probably wiped out. Whoa. Reminds me of a high school art project. This is possible. It's gone. Everything's gone. What the hell? Everything? I'm only detecting small packets of ordinary matter in space-time. The rest of the space appears to be in a state of molecular temporal flux, except that the laws of physics have broken down. The Purge. But how? What would have caused this level of destruction? Cromwell said that we were the cause. We weren't even there for it. Guys, I'm detecting an automated signal on the encrypted Terran Republic channel. What does it say? It means if you're receiving this transmission, it means we have failed to prevent the purge. Your last hope remains at the gates of time eclipse. And set coordinates is provided. Take us there. Valen, I didn't know you were a destination. Do you have any good sightseeing spots? Any places that are really nice to visit? Cool party tricks you're gonna show us? We need encryption. I do like more defense. And I do like more offense. Let's see. It's 75 just covered. Guessing this one's supposed to be an AoE version. It's AoE radiation. Okay, so I was figuring that right. Not enough for that. Like dodging shit more, but I don't have enough for that. profiles. Alright guys, time to eat your stew. No ifs, ands, or buts. Butts. Oh, I see. The stew's not good enough for you two. Here's your robots. God, I really would like... I'm not going to use that yet. I would really, really appreciate a shop. Does mega damage to both synthetic and organic life by the end. The master skill at the end is called Radioactive Lightning. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was looking at that one. You're gaming, Valen. You're gaming. Shop is coming soon. Well, fucking better. Station has a Krill configuration, although it's heavily modified. Detected core components from over 27 different design profiles. Like it's been cobbled together somehow. About life signs. Detecting internal biosphere of roughly 25,000 humanoid life forms. Mixed Terran, Felite, Krill, and a few I've never seen before. Being hailed. Get through. Possible. Follow the encrypted signal. Who are you? What is this place? Chief Operator of Fiskar Fligaris. Yeah, you're full of fleas, alright. This place is Time's Eclipse. We are... I know who you are. Brief historical footnote, Scrap Springs Division. Managed to commandeer an ancient vessel. You extract the cancer from your world. Then you disappear without a trace. Never to be seen again until today. We were trapped in a black hole. For us, it's only been a few hours. You go 12 for your friends. They were slaughtered. All of them. They served as an example of what happens if you try to oppose the Alliance. Excuse me, Chief Operator. What is this place? What happened to everything? We're new here. The years after you just disappeared, Kern consolidated his power and time. All hope was lost. Temporal explosion came suddenly, without warning. Those who did not have natural or artificial temporal shielding suffered the fate. After the explosion, there was no trace of Kern, or much of anything else. For this place, the answer is that it's complicated. The Grill Station was protected with a temporal shield unit. Over time, the station has become a place for lost travelers and wayward souls. Second chance or new life. We are the Order of Restoration. The signal your station was emitting was a Terra Republic channel. How do you explain that? Founders of the Order came from that realm. Anyone able to decode the signal would be aware of its conspiracy. The reality itself has shifted from its original course. Much to discuss. Send us all information about your situation and your dealings with Kern. Might be a way to get you home. Home? How? The Slipstream Gate. It'll take us some time to analyze your logs. In the meantime, take a rest. Enjoy Time's Eclipse. What Time's Eclipse has to offer. Despite the many challenges, proud of what we built here. Clear dock. After you have a chance to look around, meet with me at the command center. Come up with a plan. Prepare us out. I am fucking up with my words. What's with my tongue? Also, I can point out, we just show up here with an entire fucking fleet of Malarians. And it's like, hey guys, we know like your, whole civilizations got wiped out, but these guys that we pulled from the black hole, their civilization got wiped out too. Ain't that a, a kick in the head? I think all Fiskar. Do you all think Fiskar are serious about finding a way home? I don't know if we can trust them. It's any deception. Although he did ask for information, perhaps they need something from us. Going. Fiskar told us to meet with the station's command center. Alright, I have no idea where the fuck that is, though. Ooh, are you a shop? No, you're not. Hello, cat. Built an oasis here. Won't let anyone take it away from us. Okay, I'm not looking for your litter box. I'm looking for... Okay, I guess it's not that way. Oh, this shop. The prophecy of the children of time has come true. We've been called upon to build a new world. It's just food just laying out there. Ooh, weapons. Batteries! Alright. That's a rifle. It's a shotgun. Let's see. Oh, wow. Seems an antimatter pistol. That looks like it hurts. So let's see. Oh god, yeah, it's like way better than like anything anyone else has. But I can only afford like 3 of them. Goodness, you're gonna hurt some people. And I hope you know that. That's fine. Because the real person that needs to bear all of that... God, they all have kinetics. It's gonna be Jack. Jack, you're gonna hurt some people. I hope you know that. And I hope you're okay with that. Because I'm okay with that. Whew. That's right, I got these artifacts. These are good for selling. Save? I ain't gonna save. Who's save? I'm kidding. Of course I'm gonna save. I know I'm dumb, but I ain't that dumb. I want to buy up some equipment first. These are all antimatter. And I'm worried about getting all antimatter. They're all being relatively useless against who's coming up. You don't get new weapons. So it's Mari, let's go to the next one. Yeah, fuck it, we ball. Cracks. And Gianna. Okay, you currently have a graviton. I'm not going to change Gianna's. Antimatter is the ultimate weapon. That's good to know. It's just I like having a variety. Fangor stew! Yes, please. I'm gonna grab a few more of those. One more. And then... armor. Tactical boots, tactical pants. I don't think I think no, everyone does have boots and pants. It's the arms that no one really has. Graviton, first of all. These. Temporal accelerator. more of those. Did I buy small batteries? I did buy a bunch of small batteries. A couple large batteries too. Equipment. What's this one? Increases maximum health. Increases touch tolerance for slow down with you. Ah! What's that? What was that noise? Hey, bird! Thank you for the redeems. Oh, sorry, that's the personal shield. Alright, I think... oh wait, no. There was, one other thing I needed. Nades. Alright, now we saved. Oh, goes it, bird. Did you get your coffee yet? Actually, I don't think you drink coffee. Lurk at Jim. Look at Mr. I wake up early to go to the gym. I'm working out, so you gotta work out. That kind of mentality. Ugh. Is that what's going on here, bird? So I've got chest presses, curls, and shoulder presses. I could do that. I could muster that. Ugh. I hope. No. Say hope because I'm still freaking tired. Yeah, push it. I'm trying. I mentioned in the Discord that I didn't sleep last night. Couldn't breathe through my nose all freaking night for some reason. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Morning workout makes doing work easier. If you say so. I mean, I do morning stretches. So, onto the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And into chest presses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. There we go. Oh, get that good blood pumping. Alright, so let's see. The founders came from a time and place before the Great Purge. They sought to restore that which was lost. Oh hey! It's the crew! And this thing. Facing toward universe was no prospect of meaningful life, Keldar the Great set the wheel of time in motion. Travel the distant past, clearing path for the founders of the bright future. Facing universe, oh, it's just the same thing. One day I'm going to do a stream with Bird where he's teaching me how to cook, and he's just going to be yelling at me, judging me for everything. He's like, why are you Americans got to cook this way? Why do you use so much butter? Vietnamese alien. Look, I didn't want to say anything. Welcome. I trust you've had a chance to check out our times clip. I'm amazed you've been able to keep keep the station operational. Mixing and matching different technology must be a challenge. After the purge, there wasn't many resources left. We have to make do with what we've got. What are we looking at? Source of the purge. When and where did this temporal explosion occur? That's difficult to say. We determined the explosion took place in 4 distinct space-time locations. Although they are tied together to a singular event, approximately 5 years after you entered the black hole. We know it has something to do with the array network built by the ESA. So the Zelenov array was just the first. The founders were determined to isolate the cause of the purge. They wanted to restore the world that they had lost, their reality. Where are these founders anyways? A Terran Republic crew, the first council of the Order, including my father, Trip Fligaris. The disgraced Captain Everson and her officers founded the place? How? Why? Time clips were originally designed by the Krill to study the distant past. The station's construction was nearly complete when the temporal explosion occurred. 42 Earth years ago, the day of the explosion in space-time, a Krill temporal scientist by the name of Keldar saved the station from certain destruction. This is where the story begins. Oh, it's gonna be a long one. I'm gonna get some water. Ugh. Water. Another foreshock. It's lost another sensor relay, spreading at an exponential rate, less than 2 minutes before the shockwave hits. What is it? Analyzing. No, this cannot be. What is it? I'm reading severe temporal distortions. It's destroying everything in its path. Dual frequency 550 terahertz, 750 terahertz. How do we stop this? Activate slipstream gate, creating inverse temporal field. Integrating shields, dual modulation 550/750 terahertz. What are you doing? The slipstream wasn't designed to be used in this way. My calculations are correct. These sensors will shield us from the shockwave, expanding temporal shields. Shockwave, back to 10, 9, 8, 7. Turns out it's just Kevin on the second deck. He had Taco Bell. Okay, maybe he had more than just Taco Bell. But it was intense. It's gone. Everything is gone. Not everything. Archon. Pockets of normal space-time remain. Some systems survived the calamity. However, only a small fraction of what once was remains. Find the source of the explosion. You have to go back. You have to stop this. In time, Keldar found that the space-time exit points of the explosion, 4 to be exact. Exit points. Explosion occurred from 4 different places, 4 different times, all at once. It's even possible. The explosion came from a singular event. Keldar found the exit points, but he couldn't trace the source. This is a one-way trip, Keldar. We won't have enough power to bring you back. There has to be another way. This is the only way. This is the way. More refugees are arriving day by day. As it stands, even traveling to the recent past, I find nothing but shattered reality. I must scan space-time variants in the other exits. By comparing the readings, find the source. I can close the exit, at least one of them. I'll have a chance. Some of what was lost will return. The rest will be up to you. 50,000 solar cycles is a long time, Keldar. How will you close the exit? How will we receive your readings to find the source? I'll find a way. Check for my return signal. Activate the gate the moment you receive it. Keldar. Yes? After you close the exit, make it back here alive. You hear me? Archon, he did it. Not detecting only 3 exit, not 4. Do a scan. The status of the explosion. It's not stopped, but a bubble of space-time has been restored. Everything after 50,000 cycles ago and before the explosion in space-time. Any sign of Keldar? Nothing yet. Oh, ads in a minute, everybody. Just a moment. Receiving his return signal. Activate the gate. Yes, Archon. Where did Keldar send us? What is this place? He did say we would encounter great suffering. Must be something we could do. We sent here for a reason. I'm waiting for the ads to finish. Because it says ads are playing. But I don't know if they're actually playing because I don't see them playing. Do you guys see ads? Because again, you know, my thing that tells me that ads are playing. Okay, you see ads. Okay. I just subscribed, so that's why. Yeah, you're... Glad I don't see ads. No, I should... I don't know. I'll think of something to threaten you with. I don't got anything, though. Oh, timer says ads are over, so everyone should be back. Keldar did survive the jump, but he was trapped 50,000 years in the past. He digitized his consciousness and buried himself undisturbed for eons. That is, until Everson and her crew found him and sent through the gate. With the help of Everson and her crew, the source of the explosion was found. A pair of artifacts in the possession of the synthetic dictator, Kern. During this time, Time's Eclipse became the base of operations. More and more refugees flooding in every day. Our numbers began to grow. Structure was needed. The Order of Restoration was founded. The mission was clear. Restore what had been destroyed. Stop the explosion at the source. Past, present, and future. All citizens of Time's Eclipse shared this vision. But there was a problem. You could say that. So what the hell happened to them? Hopefully I muted in time. Sorry about that, everybody. They tried for years and made many jumps through the gate. Kern proved quite elusive. It always seemed he was 10 steps ahead. Until today, we had no idea why. The Eye of Providence. After many attempts, Everson thought she had found a source of the explosion. Space-time location approximately 5 years into your future. They went through the gate one last time. We never saw them again. It was just a kitten at the time. As it stands, the explosion still occurred. I can only conclude that Everson and her crew failed to stop Kern. Every team we've attempted to send, the space-time location goes missing. We lost a lot of good people trying to retrieve the founders. Eventually, the Order moved on. Priorities shifted. We began to focus on building a life of ourselves here, rather than changing the past. But now that you're here, there may be a chance to stop this madness. The Xenonova Array was the first in the series of installations constructed by the ESA, with real-time cross-sector full-spectrum communications and sensors at their disposal. The ESA and Kern dominated. They had their boot on the neck of all who opposed them. Have we even tried to stop them? Comrade Lexington put up a valiant effort, but would ultimately fail. It would serve as an example of what happens to those who oppose the ESA. Oh no, Lexington, what happened to him? Turned into a rug. Computer, access historical log. Argus Lexington, Outer Rim Coalition. Battle days and death. Oh man, we're going at super speeds now. I still gotta say, out of all the different ship designs, I like that one the most. Are you sure this is the right ship, Argus? Better be, otherwise we've been never getting through the blockade. Sir, the vessel is attempting to send a distress call. Jam it. We don't want more of them breathing down our neck. Issue communication feedback pulse. Transmitting virus. Should make our job a little easier. Did they just space all of the crew? Oh. That's cool. Status? No life signs, only automated defenses remain. Beaming in space? Seems so cruel. They've done to us is far worse. Let's get over there. We have to take that bridge. The bridge is too heavily shielded to get a Madcon lock. We can get you on about 2 decks down. Ship armory. There were hamburger helpers. Are you sure this is going to work, Argus? So Nova can track our fleet if we get too close. The only chance we're going to get near that conference, I think we're one of theirs. Intelligence reports I received were deeply disturbing. The Alliance plans to attack their own conference, all while framing the Coalition as terrorists in the process. Be free to unleash whatever they have planned next. Nobody stand in their way. What about your friends? You said they'd help us. They were last seen in orbit around Infernus after acquiring the supercarrier. They went missing. Fortunately, we're out of time. We have to act without them. The conference is only hours away. Still have the automated defenses of the ship to contend with. Just grab anything useful and make our way to the bridge. Ooh, got a knife. Some nades. All that. Oh yeah, give me that good stuff. Oh, and that too. Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat that steak. Weapons. Okay, hold on. Before I start doing another shopping trip, Lance, Fireblade, built-in, scythe, gun. Lance, blade. Oh, you guys got plenty of nades. Drink dispenser, waste disposal. Oh wait. Armor. Do you get any better armor? No, these still suck. Bye. Can't take all this stuff off the wall. Fucking lame. Oh, wait, I didn't. Sure, it'll be fine. I want to blow up the armory. System's compromised. Is it 2 floors down? Up. Found the bathroom, everybody. Shit. Ow. Bastards. Stop stealing my energy. Stop stealing my energy. down. No one's got that. Extreme impalement. It's like the worst kind of pickup line. Go to a party and be like, "Hey babe, have you ever been extremely impaled? Call me Vlad." Made myself cringe with that one. Bomberific. Ow. Tiberius Fox, no! First you shoot me, then you steal my energy, or steal my power. You rotten things. Be gone for my presence. Cool. Two of them are paralyzed. Ow. You know what I need? I'm pretty impaled, that's what she said. I need a bigger gun. Because I feel like with a big enough gun, they're gonna listen to me. Whether they like it or not. And I feel like that's really what's important. Don't you guys think that's also what's important? That all of the people out there just listen to me. Whether they want to or not. They're gonna listen. So, they're just a little upset about, oh, I don't know. What are people always going on about? Food. It's not my fault they don't have food. I might be able to avoid their death. It's not my fault that people die, alright? You know? So I pushed the one guy over. That doesn't make me the bad guy. So what if I gave him an extra hard push? See, these things already auto-heal, thanks to all the stuff that I put on them. You also need that, though. pushed them onto the train tracks, basically. Yeah, semantics. If you kill people, they die. We made it. Pick a station. Disengage alert status. See what we're dealing with. Receiving status update request from ESA Command. Message check distress call from earlier. They're asking why there's no visual communications. Now, they destroyed the Saber Wolf after we were attacked. Let them know we've sustained damage to communications array. Request repairs at Infernus Station. Transmission. One moment. Saying repair request approved. Good job eliminating the rogue K-Knight flagship. Saber Wolf was detected. We'll blow our cover. Send transmission to the Saber Wolf. Don't lie low until we give the signal. Understood. There's also dogs? Yes, there's dogs. They're cyborg robot dogs. Set a course for Infernus. Engage warp drive. Roger, Admiral. Time before we reach Infernus. See what the Alliance propaganda has to say. See how conference is being framed by the media. Where's the cool announcer guy? Oh, that's right. He got shelled. This is Interstellar News Network. I'm your host, Byron Williams. Today's top story. My glorious chin. Negotiations begun in orbit of Infernus Prime. Representatives from over 30 Outer Rim worlds are in attendance. The far-flung colony has recently been the target of several terrorist attacks. The extremists call themselves the Outer Rim Coalition. They have taken the colony of Infernus Prime hostage, and are a bunch of jackasses. You got shelled? Yeah. The guy, there was one of them that it was literally like a resistance member inside of like a news station that was getting bombarded while he was doing the broadcast. Honestly, kind of cool. The ORC has a history of bloodshed. They target anyone who doesn't align with their fundamentalist ideology. The extremist group managed to activate dangerous relics found on the planet. They use these relics to go on what can only be described as a killing spree. Thousands of ordinary citizens were killed in the attacks. Temporary evacuation of all ESA personnel was ordered for the safety of yours. For their safety and yours. Infernus is now under a heavy blockade. Nobody may enter or leave orbit of the planet, or they will be destroyed. The fate of those who remain on the planet will be decided at the conference. The Earth System Alliance are the true coalition builders. Negotiations have been tense, but productive. Here's a short segment from today's session. The Monconian Workers Collective appreciates the security guaranteed by the ESA. However, we have concerns about ESA labor practices. Competing in alliance markets might lead to an erosion of wages for the collective. Rest assured, joining the alliance will not lead to a decrease in wages. We will make reasonable accommodations for the Monconian Workers Collective. We'll provide generous subsidies that would offset any loss in wages. The Egosian Confederation takes issue with this approach. We have no problem competing in alliance markets, and we require no subsidies. Other alliance tariffs, taxes, and service fees are out of control. Sucks you didn't have helium on hand there. I know, right? Your concerns are understood. The Alliance is prepared to offer a generous economic package to the Egosians. This includes special tax-free economic zones and free trade among member states. I remind this Council this conference is about our mutual security. A threat exists which endangers all of our worlds. We must act now before it's too late. Further details will be presented to all of you in the closed session. Please set aside our small differences and embrace a shared vision. A vision of prosperous, stable, and safe galaxy. A new interstellar order under my name. One ruled by strength, unity, and the rule of law, and my iron fist. Oh, Director Cromwell's losing her mind again. Only when we work together can we achieve this shared vision. Of me sitting on the throne. Deputy Director Cromwell always carries herself with such grace. She really cares. You could just tell. What is the existential threat that she mentioned? Will the delegates sign on to membership within the Alliance? We'll have updates for all of you as they come in. It's historic time. I can feel it. Never before have we been so close to a brighter future. Don't wipe away my tears, for these are tears of joy. Turn that dog-damned thing off. I can't stand another minute. I won't torture you anymore with this Argus. We're starting to get close anyway. Approaching Infernus system. Takes out a warp. Take us to the station. Get as close as you can. Aye, Admiral. Will we be able to change the fate of Menes? Or will we plummet this station into the planet below? Honestly, that sounds like a great way of starting a war. They did that in the movie. Actually, no, they did that in anime. Tiberius is tapped into the conference chamber video feed. Understood, Admiral. See what kind of lies they came up with this time. This shit gets crazy. Working through encryption, establishing video feed. As I warned all of you, there's a threat that endangers all of our worlds. We believe an attack is imminent. It's imperative that we all sign the treaty. The array will offer protection by integrating all of our defensive networks. If a threat strikes one of us, all of us will be able to respond quickly. I'm not convinced. I do not see any evidence of a threat. Outer Rim Coalition's activities have always been pretty small scale. What's the difference this time? We have evidence that the Terrans have acquired a deadly superweapon. An attack on any of us can come at any time. Director of Special Operations, Colonel Eric Thraxton, can explain. As most of you know, thousands of years ago, a species known as the Malarians inhabited the region of space. Dirty Malarians. They were quite advanced, but their civilization came to a sudden end. Their power rose to such heights that they destroyed themselves. There are artifacts to be found on many worlds throughout the sector, although you'll find most of the valuable ones on their former homeworld, Infernus Prime. A number of weeks ago, one of our excavation teams stumbled upon an ancient Malarian database, if you could call it that. Super tiny, super small. The database contained the digital consciousness of a survivor, their former ruler, a Malarian warlord by the name of Zeron. Before we could retrieve the database, our excavation team was assaulted by an ORC terrorist cell. The assigned android was stolen along with the Malarian database. Terrorists entered into a pact with Zeron. They began to activate relics across the planet, targeting our forces. We had to evacuate. It's a whole shit show. One of these relics was an ancient superweapon. Told you I had them. I tried to tell you. The Malarians had superweapons. You didn't listen. The device allows for instantaneous transportation. Troops, explosives, ships, and even entire fleets. In the blink of an eye, they can strike anywhere. At any moment, they can and will be on your doorstep. Terrorists sent this transmission only hours ago. As Lord Zeron, my people's legacy lives on through me. My new allies and I have rarely taken back my ancestral homeworld. The rest of our ancestral homeland will be returned to us. You have 12 hours to leave what you call Proxima Sector. If you do not comply with our demands, you will be destroyed. It's been more than 12 hours. At least so far they haven't attacked. But, doesn't mean they won't. They might not. Hard to say. Could be now. Could be never. Could be somewhere. There's been an attack. Dude, that voice actually hurts my jaw for some reason. And I'm not fond of it. Breaking news! Dalen 6, Relnix 3, and D7 Colony have come under attack in the Proxima Sector. Reporting live from Dalen 6. Devices appear to be coming through some kind of portal. We're receiving live video feed from the surface. Also, you're destroying D7's colony? Now that's just rude. He just got that built. Dalen 6. It's my home. Do something. 7th Fleet is en route. Unless we can find where these portals are coming from. Oh, unless we can find where these portals are coming from. We're all in danger, big danger. We need a scan. Give us your command codes, hurry! Southern Navarre will coordinate our mutual defenses. Transferring command codes. Uploading command codes. 12110. The 7th Fleet has arrived! They're here to save the day! An energy field. They did it. They found a way to close the portals. They're heroes! Intentional attacks reported on Odarni and 3, Thornasus 7, and Coroliac Prime. Yes, they protect you. We need those command codes. Give me them codes. Give me them codes. Give me those toes. I mean codes. I know he's supposed to be like some sort of blood-sucking vampire, but I swear he's a toe sucker instead. And I know we're not supposed to kink shame, but I'm judging heavily. Dispatching fleets. Can someone get away with this? Shut this shit down now. Bears, open a channel to the fleet. Priority 1. Rome Bernard Coalition Fleet. Status. Sending coordinates. Engage! Fleet's on the way. ETA 22 minutes. We have to expose these lies. They only hear us if we do it in person. The conference chamber is heavily guarded. Won't be easy. Our odds of survival are not good. Never said it would be easy. If we don't make it out in this one alive, it's an honor serving with each and every one of you. Except for you, Tiberius. Fuck you. We like that, Argus. Welcome me back alive, you hear me? Madcon Scramblers in effect. Can't get us directly to the conference chamber. It's close, though. We all just, like, show up in a supply closet all cramped together. Just have to fight our way through. Let's see if we can improve our odds a little bit. Initiate data spike. Overwhelm their internal systems. Initiating data spike. Okay, it's over there. Initiating Madcon transfers. Council chamber's just ahead. We're almost there. That was a lot of talking. A lot of nonsense. A lot of words. Too many words. I'm kidding. I'm not like some people who are like, oh, I don't like the fact that a role-playing game that's focused on story and story-driven has a lot of story in it. It still blows my mind that some people are like that. It's like the idea that there's people out there who hate nuance in video games when nuance is extremely necessary. Telemetry is coming in from across the sector. It's working. It'll be mere moments until we triangulate the source of the portals. One moment. Appears to be an incoming fleet. Line profile is K-Knight. The rogue K-Knight fleet must be working with the terrorists. Can't stand for this. No matter. Not break the blockade. Don't let them destroy the unity we have achieved here. To those of you who have put your faith in the Alliance, you will not regret this. We will do everything in our power to protect you from this threat, and to put me on the throne above all of you. I mean, to protect you from this threat. Liar! I'm only reading part of RPGs. Reading play game. They're lying to all of you. They're the real threat. We will not let these dogs of war derail this conference. Yeah. Hold on, that's not the right voice. I like reading if it's interesting. Yeah. Okay, so, small little, like, derailment of thought. I had posted about it on, Blue and Twitter, about, you know, how important, oh, what was it? I can't remember the exact words that I used, but then, like, I also ended up talking about it on, TikTok, because I do have TikTok still. I don't know why, but I do. And so I said, I'd like to remind everyone, a lot of the games from the older generations were also pretty quote-unquote woke. Many of the best games had undertones of anti-war, anti-discrimination, and so on, which is true. But then, on TikTok, I mentioned the fact that it's very interesting that a lot of the quote-unquote gamers who complain about, oh, you know, they're being too heavy-handed. They need to be nuanced about it. They can't just go all sorts of heavy-handed with all of the, just turn that down a smidge. They can't go all sorts of heavy-handed with the themes of, like, being accepting of these subjects that I don't like about. You know, they're forcing it down our throats when it used to be nuanced. Do you want to know why we stopped doing things so nuanced and so, like, you know, undertones of things? Why we started going more heavy-handed with it in a lot of media? It's because people have the literacy of 3-year-olds. Alright? Because the people who started being the loudest and most annoying about certain subjects have the literacy of 3-year-olds. Like, they struggle with the depth of a Dr. Seuss book. Alright? It's as simple as that. So they're like, oh, we don't like the fact that in the Final Fantasy VII remake that you still have to dress as a girl in order to progress through the story. Okay, so what's your problem with that? What's your problem? That you have to dress like a girl. Okay, is there like a legitimate complaint? Or do you just not like the idea of cross-dressers or people being comfortable with their own inner beauty and comfortable with themselves? It's gay. A little, yeah, but what's your point? If it's boring, then I tune it out. Yeah. Never use Tic Tac. Doesn't Shakespeare have a line in a play where the actor has to fart loudly? Shakespeare has a lot of lines about a lot of things. In fact, all of Shakespeare's plays, if you ever actually listen and watch them, because you should never have to read them, because you don't read plays, you watch and be a part of them. But anyways, all of his plays have double entendres and innuendos and nuance through all of them, to where there is an entire play that is technically a sex joke. The entire play is. And that's the play Much to Do About Nothing. So, but yeah, we used to have media as far as like movies, shows, books, games that were not as loud and heavy-handed with some of the subjects out there, because it was the idea that we have to slowly and hint at and essentially make the audience more comfortable with that, or with those certain subjects, especially sensitive subjects. But then again, we started doing cuts to certain education areas because, I'm not going to get into that because that's a whole separate rant. We started doing those cuts, and now literacy is down. Because that media literacy is down, people will watch a movie and not understand the nuanced undertones, or sometimes even main themes that are throughout, because they're more focused on the action on the screen or something. And so they just miss the entire point of the fucking movie. It's like people being like, I don't understand why Metal Gear Solid is, anti-war. Have you not played any of the games? The whole series is anti-war. The fuck you talking about? They're anti-nukes too, same as Fallout. I just hate that when AAA studios do it because they suck ass, and they're just doing check marks, much like Hollywood does too. Interesting thing about that, Valen. It's not just them doing check marks. It's the idea of malicious compliance. So, a good example I use for this is, imagine you have to write and develop something using themes that you hate. Like, you hate a particular group of people, and you have to depict them in your show. So you're not going to depict them in a great light because you hate those people. So you portray them in the worst versions of them, like the extreme worst versions of them. And then you push that out there and you tell everyone, hey, if you don't like this, that's because you're racist or you're homophobic or whatever. You essentially push that narrative that the audience is that way because they don't agree with your depiction of these people. And you purposely make the show suck. Alright? So that way everyone hates it, everyone agrees it sucks, and by association, they think also the people you depicted in your show suck. And so when those people are depicted again, or those, demographics of people are depicted again in another show, they are depicted negatively or received negatively because they are those people. That is Velma. The whole Velma remake thing of Scooby-Doo, which isn't really Scooby-Doo, that's Velma in a nutshell. An intentional shit show to get you to not like certain groups of people because every character is the extremist, worst version of each demographic that's represented. And it's intentional by a lot of game developers, it's intentional by Hollywood, because for the longest time, those people were depicted as essentially unwanted, and they like keeping it that way. Because I'll tell you what, they did the same thing in books, movies, and TV shows for black people for a very long time, and to the point they still do it to this very day. And it's terrible, to be honest. But they do it because changing the status quo too much fucks with their money, and they don't like that. Sorry about that mini rant, but yeah, that's actually something I have gone down the rabbit hole in, and I'm not particularly happy with myself of having gone down that rabbit hole, but I did it. What was this guy's voice again? Alright, Discount Trump. We will not let these dogs of war derail this conference. No. I'll foolish of them to come here. I mean, it really makes sense, though. It's a whole... Yeah, it's a whole thing. Fear not, representatives. They have been placed in a time dilation field. They are no longer pose a threat. Time for them to be slowed to mere fraction of ordinary space-time. They're essentially frozen until the situation is resolved. The Knight fleet is opening fire. Brace for impact. Remain calm. Our fleet will make quick work of them. Yes. Try to know the source of the portals. Oh no. It's been on our nose this whole time. The portals are originating from a facility deep beneath the surface. Receiving transmissions from the surface. This is Lord Zeron. You leave our ancestral homeland or you will be destroyed. We don't negotiate with terrorists. Ask for this council's permission to initiate immediate orbital bombardment. The loss of Infernus will be a significant setback, but we must act now for the sake of our mutual security. Approved. 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 That last guy's got a bit of asthma. Yes votes, 28. No votes, 2. Who voted? Who voted no? Kill them. Kill them for voting no. Vote. Yeah. Kill them for voting no. Sending the orders. Initiating orbital bombardment. I'd like to point out the idea of glassing a planet because it pissed you off is actually pretty cool to me. Terrible thing to do, but you know, it's still pretty cool. It's like, alright, you fuckers. You wanna play? Alright, we'll play. So I pointed out, I also do like the similar thing when it comes to like war games when I play them. That's a nuke. A similar thing when it comes to whenever I play war games, I will get artillery. If I find out that there's artillery, I am getting artillery. Like, that is my fast track. Because you can't talk shit to me when you're nothing but a pair of grid coordinates that are within firing range. And I have a lot of shells to expend. Because I will just start expending them immediately and aggressively. Antimatter nuke. Even more deadly than a normal nuke. I'm pretty sure nukes are pretty deadly on their own, considering they rip shit apart with searing heat and radiation. The explosive force is pretty much antimatter already. It is done. They're crisped. All life on the surface of Infernus has been eliminated. Terrorists and Lord Zeron have been defeated. Rogue Knight fleet has been destroyed. Our victory today was swift and decisive. Today's events teach us a valuable lesson. That I should be on the throne. When we work together in unity, absolutely nothing can stand in our way. And I should be on the throne. Much life was lost today. Terrible, terrible life. These criminals will pay for what they've done. Justice will be served with ice cream. No, not ice cream. No ice cream for you. The sad dachshund in the middle. Oh, you know he got thrown in the puppy brigade. Deactivate the time dilation field. You're the real threat. They... What? How? Go ahead and line up in a single row. No. Did I say it was a choice? Oh. Are we getting on this one, sir? I'm afraid this might be the end for us, my friend. Let's see. I'll save you for last, Lexington. Your fur is very soft. Class 2 Cyberwolf. What a waste of good hardware. Let me ask you, Director Fox, was it worth it? Go to hell. Perhaps I'll see you there. Serena Mori. Sure, I've gotten yourself into trouble this time. With friends like Lexington, who needs enemies, am I right? One day, you'll be stopped. I believe it when I see it. I like to see them try. Golly. You led them to an early grave. How does it feel, Argus? Odin, you were so loyal. I brought you back the wrong team. Oh, didn't even give him a chance to say anything. Wow. Then the Cyberwolf, you know, your master turned out to be quite the fool. Oh, the robot doggos. Turn around, you old dog. Until recently, you had distinguished life among your people, only for it to come to this. Kneeling down in front of me. Maybe you should have stayed in retirement. I'm tired of hearing you talk. Just pull the trigger already. Gladly. Well, Bernard, at least you went out like a boss. Goodbye. Damn. Well, they're all dead. Oh god, how awful. Public execution of Lexington and his team, the destruction of Infernus. It also had a clear message. This is what happens when you oppose the Alliance. It's all our fault, guys. Everyone we care about, they sure paid the price. Weren't there when they needed us. Damn it! Blame yourself, Maury. We're not the ones who did this. What happened next, Frisker? The rest of this history. The Alliance consolidated their power. One by one, many worlds came under their rule. In time, all hope was lost. Nobody dared to oppose them. Approximately 5 years from your time, harnessing the power of the black hole in the center of your galaxy, or the center of our galaxy, Gurn activated the relics created by the first ones, the Advena. He was never seen or heard from again. Then, the Purge. With much power at his disposal, the founders believed Kern was attempting a long jump. Long jump? Billions of years. Something must have gone wrong, even for him. Everything we've attempted to send in the past into that space-time location, including the founders, they haven't returned. But your unexpected appearance here presents a new opportunity. A second chance for us all. Second chance? You mean you can send us home? Yes, and more. I need some time to collect my thoughts and consult the council. We prepared sleeping arrangements for you. Night cycle is coming in soon. Question, what about those of us who don't sleep? Do we get, like... Wow, check out the view. So many bits and pieces. Somehow they made it work. They built a life for themselves here. What a wild ride. To think, just a couple of weeks ago, we were chasing signals in the desert. Who'd have thought in a million years we'd up here, to the end of the world. Who'd have known that the stakes were this high. I like how T-17 is just fucking there. The big robot, he's just there. He's vibing this entire time. All this timeline stuff. Don't make your head spin. Will we ever make it home? Even if we do we even stand a chance? Affirmative. Current probability of survival, approximately 32.16%. Dude, you're a downer. Our odds are going up. But still, we're always with the underdog. Don't have it any other way. Ah! Projection? This chief operator Flegus to the citizens of the Time's Eclipse. As much as you're already aware, we received visitors from another time. They come from a pivotal moment in history. The absence from their proper place in history set in motion a series of events. Events which led to the Alliance domination and eventually the Purge. As all of you know, the founders came from an Alpha Terra. The original timeline. They founded the Order with the purpose of restoring what had been lost. First, stopping the Purge, then restoring their reality. While they put up a valiant effort, they failed. Unfortunately, we lost them many years ago. Every attempt to use the Slipstream Gate on their last known space-time coordinates of the Founders resulted in a missing team or ship. Eventually, we gave up. There may now be a chance to set things right. I met with the Council earlier today. After reviewing the information, we have consensus of a logical course of action. We're going to send Scrap Springs Division home, approximately 120 years into the past. We have concluded that their current fleet numbers would be insufficient to defeat the Alliance. We are asking for all volunteers, people willing to go back to fight for our shared future. Using the gate consumes a significant amount of power. This would be a one-way trip. This isn't just about helping Scrap Springs Division. This is 5 years before the space-time event, which resulted in the disappearance of the Founders. Volunteers would have the opportunity to establish a base of operations in the past, so give us a chance of making contact with the Founders, achieving the original version of the Order of Restoration. Restore that which was lost, past, present, and future. How am I going to get any sleep? Hey, about with me. If I can get my brain to stop thinking, I can fall asleep pretty fast. So basically, this is going to be impossible. Another sleepless night. Will we make it out of this one alive? All we need is try our best. Hope it's enough. Better be. I come all this way for nothing. Oh boy. Can't wait to fuck this up. Did you guys make any sleep? None. We do not require sleep, as you understand it. I was talking about you, Cronus. Or Daron. Or was it Relnor? Whoever you are, you're weird. Hey, this is the future. We got some crazy advanced weapons around we haven't seen before. Might come in handy when we head home. We have a chance to stock up on any needed items before we head out. We said we would meet him at the command center when we're ready. Let's do this. Yeah, but do I have money? No, I have, like, no fucking money. I'm broke. Unless they take, you know, IOUs. Would they be willing to accept, hey, I'm going to be saving the rest of the future, or this timeline? Would you mind giving me some coins? No? Okay. You did already stock up when you were here the first time, though. Yeah. Credit laundry. I forgot I had this thing. I don't have anything I could sell. I don't really need. No. Okay. So I'm just going to save. Probably at the end, aren't I? One last big battle. One last shaving of the cat, I guess. Is that the phrase? I'm not sure what the phrase is. You can finish the game today. That's what I like to hear. Don't worry, Argus. I'm not going to lay an egg like you did. Alrighty. Wait, no, that's not what Argus. Well, that's good enough. Archer. That's what his name was. I'm not going to lay an egg like Archer did. Yeah, I remembered. Sigh. Yeah, we're ready. Flegaris to fleet. Prepare to enter the temporal slipstream conduit. I'll see you all on the other side. Let's get our asses home. Let's go. Let's go gambling. Ah, damn it. I was going to say, with how many people they had, I'm surprised they didn't just like jump the whole station along with it. Be like, this is our one shot to possibly unfuck everything. We know you guys have built a lot of stuff here, but we're just jumping the whole station because either we succeed and everything turns out great, or we fuck up and we're all doomed anyways. Jump the whole station would have been cool, actually. It would have made sense, too. No, there's a lot of ships. I still like the Saber Wolf's design. Like, out of all the ships so far, it's my favorite. Oh, now I know what the super carrier reminds me. It's not just the Star Destroyer. It's a Star Destroyer mixed with the Millennium Falcon. Millennium Falcon, in a sense. Which is a Corellian freighter. Receiving transmissions from the surface. This is Lord Terran. Leave our ancestral homeland. Oh? What? An interference signal? Or you will be destroyed. What? Kern? How is this possible? The K-Knights were right. You've been lied to. What the hell? You fool! You said the transmission would be flawless. Hundreds of ships. The super carrier! Thraxton! Get us out of here! Initiating Matcon transport. Yeah, that totally doesn't scream evil Empire spaceship. I'm just saying. Cromwell's flagship just warped out. Go ahead, run. We're coming for you. So the rest of the fleet's also attempting an escape. Activate the inhibitor. Should stop them from warping out. Activating the inhibitor. Order the combined fleet to attack. This threat stops right here. Right now. If it's ESA, it's gonna be dead. Defeat all enemies. Battle start. Ow. Hello, my darling. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime girl. Who are you to die? That's right. I'm legally banned from singing. Oh, hey. You're showing me your butt. Give me that butt. I could do either that or I could blast you. We'll just do some fighter drones. Ow. Madcon torpedoes. Ow. Ow. Shot me in the butt. Ow. I like how they shoot and then turn to, like, get in your face. Really? They all missed somehow. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, what's yours? Yeah. Heavy damage. Aha. probably get rid of you. Yes. And God, I've got so many ships to pilot. I almost don't know what to do. No, I'm kidding. I know exactly what to do. I want to risk hitting my own units. Oh, it's definitely two there. Damn it. Deadaroonies. That E there is throwing me off. Ow. I got rid of a couple of them. I've heavily damaged others. There is two of them there. They're just weirdly on top of each other. Ow. Bastard. You knock it off. Stop shooting at my ships. Oh. Madcon torpedo is bad when they're all clustered together like that. Thankfully, I only got hit twice, but still. That was risky. So let's see. Who's in range? No one's in range. Really? Not gonna get one hit? Bunch of bullshit. Spread out a bit more. So that way not everyone gets taken out by a single mortar shell. It's like right in the face. Friggin' annoying. You need to make it not so annoying to deal with. The whole weird layering on top of each other. Ow. Dick. Ow. Alright, he's gone. He's dead, Jim. Working on it will work faster. I'm impatient. Alright, I'm just saying. This should have been fixed 20 years ago. The music I enjoy, at least. Shit up here. Ain't shit here. Definitely ain't shit. Ooh, excuse me. Ain't shit in range for over here. Aha, there you are. Oh, Gothica is apparently held Everest too. That's a game I should play again. We thought all was lost, but our memory lives on. My people live on. All because of the action of the people standing before you today. We are honored to have them as friends and allies. Our world will be the first to join this coalition. Only when we work in union will we be able to stop the threat to us all. The events of the last few days have been deeply disturbing for all of us. The truth of the Alliance intentions for our worlds, the tools that Kern has at its disposal. Evidence of a shattered future and a twisted past. Countless civilizations, known and unknown, all extinguished by the hands of the synthetic dictator. Built on an empire of lies in service of a warped agenda. We all suffered at their hands. The worst part of it all? Can't even share what we've learned. The Zelenov remains intact. There's been a complete information blackout. The inhibitor prevents them from warping in, but they control the flow of information. It's worse than that. After we destroyed the blockade, they continued their attacks and framed us. Lord Zeron is still out there, doing a lot of damage. You all know the truth now. Anybody still watching their propaganda thinks we're the genocidal maniacs. To those who signed over your command codes to the enemy, your fleets are being used to bolster the Alliance fleet protecting the station. They're consolidating their forces. We can't stay bottled up here forever. If we don't strike now, even our combined fleet won't be enough. Anguloid. Man, that is one pissed off looking alien. What do your friends from the future have to say? We lost all contact with the time eclipse the moment the fleet came through the gate. We can only guess that the history has been changed. Where do we go from here? There are no easy answers. The only one person here who has experience in gaining independence for his people, despite having to face superior fighting force. I say we take the fight to them. The Alliance is cold, calculated, and methodical, much like the man who leads them, Director Kern. We must turn these strengths into weaknesses. We have to compromise their ability to communicate and coordinate. The head must be separated from the body. This means taking out the array. But it's not that simple. Scrapskin Division knows through their travel to the future that many more of these arrays were built. This one is just the first. We must prevent that from happening. We must use their own tools against them. If their own array can be used against them, they will think twice before building another. Proxima. Is that Proxima 3? Yeah, Proxima 3b. Station is protected by a large fleet. If we attack them head-on, our chance of victory is low. We must split their attention. Alliance knows what the supercarrier is capable of. That will be their primary target. First, we hump drive to the position of a small fleet that will look like a head-on assault. The fleet will be led by the supercarrier. This will draw their forces out, leaving the array exposed. Then, once we've drawn them out as far as we can, we take away their primary target. At this moment, the supercarrier makes a short jump to the dark side of the moon. We activate the inhibitor, prevent the enemy reinforcements from arriving. We enter our assault from the far side of the moon. Landing pods launched from the supercarrier, hundreds of troops. We hit them fast, we hit them hard. They plan for a fleet battle. They won't expect hundreds of ground troops. We storm the station, taking key control points. While the troops initiate their assault, the Saber Wolf will lead the distraction fleet. Goal simple: draw them out, waste their energy, stall for time. But that small fleet, distraction fleet, is going to get fucked. There ain't no nice way of putting it. Goal is to gain access to the station, key systems, as quickly as possible. Once we get access, we'll use their own array against them. Giano can explain the details. Thank you, Admiral. Blueprints provided by the time eclipse shows the circumnavigate the array's security. Transmission of all signals to and from the array manage the station's control center. However, transmissions themselves go through the station's communications hub. The station's AI typically determines which transmissions are authentic. If we hope to send a transmission, we must circumvent that security. Then, we'll be able to send our transmission. What are we sending? Payback. We the Malorians in digital form, as well as the ones named Relnor and Kronos 13, volunteered to lead the transmission. Kronos 13 and the others will copy themselves to all ESA ships and installations. From there, they will wreak havoc, acting as some kind of supercharged AI computer virus. To defend themselves, the ESA will stop all transmissions to and from the array. They will no longer be able to effectively coordinate their forces in communication. They will retreat back to their core territories. We will be from their shackles once and for all. Oh, man. I like this plan. Now that you know our proposed plan, I'd like to call for a vote. If approved, we'll begin preparations immediately. Approved. 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 Nay! Votes yes, 30. Votes no, 0. Oh, they killed the 2 people that voted no last time. I'm kidding. Vote is unanimous. We stand united. If we are victorious, this marks the beginning of a new era. One free of ESA oppression. Hi, kitty kitty. I've got a cat that's bugging me, so I'm bugging her back. Activating jump drive. Time to kick some ass. Mari, I can't believe you're still wearing a skirt through this whole thing. Gianna, why aren't you wearing a skirt? Oh god, it's the trippy effect again. Okay, that one right there. I don't know if you can see it, like that one there. Yeah, that one. That's just a giant casino roulette wheel in the middle. That's all that is. I saw that. You can't get that past me. That's the casino ship. They're there to make money. Defeat all enemies. Ow. Move! Attack! Attack? Oh, look! It's your butt! Boop! Got your butt. Ow. A lot of space battles in this game. I thought I was signing up for a punchy game. I'm kidding. I actually do enjoy the fact that there are space battles. And the fact that it's tactical based and not, you know, just run up and sock them or something. Definitely still need, like, the turn order thingy fixed from the first game, though. Because it's still kind of funny that, like, one of them goes, one of me goes, then all of them, then all of me. Fighter drones! Ha! They missed. They could miss. Question is, which way is their front? I can never tell. Hoping to improve it quite a bit, though, for the next one. Should fix it for all of them. Dead-a-roonies. Alrighty. I don't even figure out which way is front for that one, because it's dead and gone. Got your butt. Alright, it's this one, so... Ow. That hurt my own ship. But I feel like it was worth it. Let's get rid of you. Oh, I got too many of my people clustered together again. It's funny, this is probably why Fire Emblem does turn order. In games like Sega, the AI does similar things. Attack safest option, then defend, block. Defend, look at the closest. Yeah. Ow. Oh, ad breaks in 30 seconds, but you have nice. It didn't show me that ads were coming. Apologies for that. Ow, that would hurt. Ow. Stop zapping me. Ow. Sorry about that. I didn't see the notification for ads coming up. So glad to see ads. I'm not particularly a fan of a lot of Twitch ads either. But hey, I make pennies every time I stream, so you know what? I'll take the pennies, I guess. Oh, you're still alive. One here. Where's the other one? Oh, it's the fighter. So it's this one. Yeah. Aw. Can't get to it. Ah, but you can. There we go. Gamble with your pennies. Probably would if I could. That got their attention. They're sending the rest of the fleet in our direction. Cronus, it's time. Doing jump drive. Give it a jump! Let's do the time warp again. It's just a step to the left, and then a jump to the right. You put your hands on your hips. It's been forever since I've watched the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Also, that is a cool cinematic. Also, kind of with the idea of like sending a whole bunch of like boarding parties to this satellite. All I can think of is like when I used to play Age of Empires 2, and I just like taunt the enemy with raiding party. Loved of Age of Empire 2. We're only a few sections away from the communications hub. It's just up ahead. Secure this section. We've secured the. We can knock them on their ass, guys, for my pointed chin. Checking the cargoes for listening devices. You know what? I should save. It's been a minute. Just gonna save. Save. Probably should save. Alright. Do I have any money? No, I still don't have any money. Do I have any... Does anyone need healing? Does anyone need some stew? Anyone need some stew? You guys good on stew? Okay. It's a cat! Hey, Mr. Cat. What are any of these warheads going off while we're in here? No, those look really explosive. Don't fuck up, man. You're right near the end. Karen, I'm here to fuck your face. So, you made it this far. Your miserable lives end right now. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot, but that is awesome. Those things look cool. Oh, it's going to be so nice to destroy them. Hey guys, how do you feel about electric discharge? Oh, that looked painful. God, you guys have a lot of health, though. No worries, no worries. How about another discharge? See, you are going to instead do a nanobot spray. Because we got a couple injured. Primarily Cracks. Cracks looking a little rough, but he'll be fine. You know, Gamma Pulse. Oh, that hurt like hell. Looks like we got a counter, though.
I never thought I'd be the
You
Neo.
really want anything to stand a chance. Fuck off, you synthetic prick. Oh, that one's got poisoning. Okay. I've only got 2 dead. Yeah, I can do this. Yeah, this one's better. I gotta say, this is a cool boss battle. Aesthetically looking alone. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, that hurt a lot.
I never thought I'd be the Neo.
Possible.
Nanobot mode. Oh, you healing son of a bitch. Alright. It's gonna suck. Strike on does less damage. Anti-matter B. Let's risk it for the biscuit to at least get rid of you. It's Kern's RDP session as the final boss. Oh! That hurt. That hurt a lot. Okay, gonna use the mist again. Ow. Bye, Cronus.
System malfunction, death overload.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
I never thought I'd be the Neo.
Okay, so epinephrine mist again. Get those 2 back. Gianna, no! Countered! Ha! Fuck you! Total drain. All of my power! And then we're just gonna jumper battery to Cronus. Bye, Mari. Oh. Deadaroonies. By the way... Extreme impalement. Oh, you don't have the... you suck, cracks. Jumper battery. T-17. Special. Mr. Discharge. Light your batteries. You will be drained. Temporal deceleration mode. He's casting slow! Fuck, it's the whole party. That's right, hers isn't as strong. Alrighty, now it's just you and me and my army of idiots. You're beginning to annoy me. Glad to be of service. Antimatter beam. Go! Antimatter cascade.
I
Ow.
never thought I'd be the meal.
Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Stop panicking. God, Jack, Mari, you're just bleeding out. You're fine. It's tense, but where there's a will, there's a way. And when there's a way, there's grenades! Oh wait, I only got these two. Fuck! The dogs had all the grenades. Damn it! Alright. New plan. Shit! You don't have enough power. Alright. Blast them! Oh, that's pretty decent damage. You fools! Do you realize what you've set in motion? Do you? Ow! Damn it, I just resurrected those two. Ha! It countered! Get double countered!
I never thought I'd be the meal.
Special. Do heal. Group heal. Gianna, no! Ha! Get countered! You fell into my trap card. Special. How do you feel about a cooling laser, sir? If this freezes you, I should have just opened up with this. No, it didn't. Okay. If I go down, I'm taking you to hell with me. Perhaps you will see you there. Go! Discharge! Use go Raichu! Use Thunderbolt! Goodbye, cracks. Boopies! Gotcha! Woo! And we took his money. Oh, he only had 4,000 creds? This guy's broke. Cronus, it's time. Do it now. Hurry. Initiating transmission. Wait a second. That's not a transmission. That's someone's gift files. Oh man. Things are getting intense. Uh-oh. Oops, sorry, that was on me. Yeah, a second. I need to check my messages because I got a message. No, not an important message. Not an important message. Back to the game. Sir, we're receiving a transmission. Their chins are pointed. Put it through. The engine core is losing magnetic cohesion. Isn't that, like, rupturously Oh, that doesn't look good. Yeah, that's about what I thought was going to happen. Oh. Ripperoonies, man. You've hijacked the interface. I won't let you destroy my life's work. You won't survive this, you know. I don't need to survive this if I could just take you down. It's working. Detecting a complete network cascade failure. Oh no, Cronus interface is overloading. Our memory lives on. Yeah, isn't his entire memory now just essentially bouncing around the entire ESA network permanently? Because he copied himself so many times. So there's now, thinking logically, it should be like multiple versions of every Molarian that was in there. Just bouncing around essentially the entire radio frequency throughout space. And data frequencies and so on. To where if like you get into the wrong frequency, all of a sudden your shit's fucked. Because they're going to be like, new contact! And then it's like you're just getting like a whole bunch of emails flooding in at one time and such. Cronus! Is Cronus okay? There's nothing I can do. Come on, Gianna. You can fix Cronus up like last time. I'm afraid not. Damage is too severe. Cronus' last words. Our memory lives on. Maybe a copy of Cronus survived? Somewhere on the ESA network? Highly unlikely. Kern will definitely purge all infected computer systems. Come on, guys. So we'll hope. Cronus is alive somewhere. Even if Cronus and the others did survive, there's no way to contact them. We're cut off. So, it worked. Flux to Lexington. Status? Lexington here. We're mopping up the rest of the enemy forces. The enemy is in full retreat. Detecting no enemy signals to the array. Seems like the plan worked. How's our android friend doing? Cronus didn't make it. It's a hell of a shame. We wouldn't have gotten this far without the android. Still have a lot of work to do. I still have a sandwich now that I think about it. I kind of want that sandwich. Might be in full retreat now, but they'll be back. The fight has only begun. We have to prepare for what's coming. Keep this coalition together isn't going to be easy. We'll all be asked to make sacrifices, like our android friend. Some will pay with their lives, some with their wallets. Sorry to interrupt, sir. I'm detecting something. An energy signature. It's coming from the third planet. Take us there. We'll take a closer look. Oh. What's this? That's a cool looking scene, I gotta say. God dang. It's been bombarded from orbit. ESA weapon signatures. They bombarded themselves? Why? There's extensive military infrastructure on the planet. It seemed whatever they had going down there, they did not want it to fall in enemy hands. Many of the installations remain intact. It seems they do not have enough time to store everything before they retreat. Send an expeditionary force. There might be something down there that can help us in the fight ahead. The first order of business when we get back to Infernus. We have to report to the Council and request approval. We can't go running half-cocked anymore. It's going to be hard, sir. I'm used to doing things my way. Got this far by breaking the rules. Now I have to enforce them. We represent the coalition now, Argus. I have to lead by example. When others see our example working in action, it inspires others to do the same. When we work together, nobody can stand in our way. Aye, sir. I'll try to make it work. That's all any of us can do. It's not exactly what I had planned for my retirement, you know? been fun. Hereby faithfully execute the office of Commander-in-Chief of the Coalition. Selected Commander-in-Chief of the Coalition Armed Forces, who's not able to retire like originally planned, continues to serve. Exiled from home, Tiberius Fox continues to serve Admiral Bernard. He only wishes he could go home. Serena Mori continues as a close aide to Admiral Bernard. Odin works closely with training the Coalition troops. He also works to recruit others to the cause. Let's get down there. See what those scumbags were hiding from us. Let's do this. I got first dibs on any time travel tech. Yeah, just kidding, of course. Lecter was appointed head of special operations for the Coalition. Now commands the Saber Wolf, where he enjoys most dangerous missions available to him. Never being able to sit still for too long, always wanting to be part of the action, Mari Williams joined Lexington on his dangerous missions, never changing out of her miniskirt. Jack Victor was always stuck with Mari through thick and thin. Continues to do so, serving with her aboard the Saber Wolf. It's always an adventure chasing that miniskirt. I knew the two of them were going to be together. Jenna! Dad! I said you were dead. Jenna was able to reunite with her father. They worked together as a team, continuing to unlock more secrets of ancient technology. Ah, that's sweet. Book me a passage to Alpha Centauri. I know it's restricted, but we need to make an exception this time. Here's the paperwork. 3 bots as well. Is it going to be a problem? Xander left for ESA territory to conduct ongoing covert operations. Due to searching for Cronus 13, believing the android still alive. It's assisted by T-17, Cronus 5G, and Cerberus 7. As you can see, this one's still well preserved. Maybe it can help us get back online. Prax works closely with the Malarian survivors. He acts as a liaison, exchanging customs and helping them rebuild their society. Star Shift Rebellion. Now we just need Michael Bay to just pop up, you know, with his signature explosion, explosion, hot chick, explosion. Oh man. After credits scene 2? After credits scene 2? So I swear. You put too... I'm kidding. It's been great. JoJo? He was on this bizarre adventure? Wait, which JoJo? Are we talking about Kujo or Joseph? Oh, or we're talking about oh, what was his name? Jotaro. No, it was Jotaro Kujo. What was the one that came after him? Part 4 is JoJo. Because Part 5 was Giorno Giovanna. Multiple Joes. Look, all I know is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure was a heck of an adventure because it was pretty bizarre. Oh man, all of these mod creators, like Moogle, Yanfly, Hime, Mog Hunter, I've used a number of them. Josuke, that's who it was. Because it was Jonathan, Joseph, then Jotaro, then Josuke, then Giorno, in regards to like chronological order of parts. I know it's supposed to be like a nebula in the background, but for some reason I see space fungus. Bottom left, that's a snake. You can't tell me otherwise. That's just a snake right there. But like this over here, that's space fungus. It's coming to like eradicate planets and solar systems. Eye of Providence, give me sight beyond sight. I'll bring you back, even if it's the last thing I do. This is only a brief setback. You may enter. I'm disappointed in you, Cromwell. You failed to prevent the war. You mean we failed to prevent the war? You went up against them too and lost. On the contrary, merely decided to change tactics to prevent a loss. That android was the source of the power. The threat has now been eliminated. Are you sure? The android gave us plenty of trouble. All affected systems were purged. Chances of survival are extremely unlikely. Turning command of the next phase over to Director Ra. Thank you, Chief Director. I'm honored to serve. On this mission, it was an overall failure. Ra completed all of his objectives, sowing the seeds of our future victory. The data tap we left behind on the Malarian supercarrier told us everything we need to know. We now have the space-time location of the Order of Restoration, the time eclipse. Without the Order's help, this ragtag coalition would have failed. You mean what's left of the Terran Republic crew? They've been such a thorn in our side. Big thorn. They will not be bothering us any longer. I'm going to go back and fuck their mothers. Is the fleet ready? Yes, Chief Director. Then I'll leave it to you. Eliminate the Order of Restoration by any means. Understood, Chief Director. So this game then causes the first game, which causes this game, if I've got the timelines right. Woo! I believe that game's done, buddies. So, Starshift Rebellion. This has been a lovely treat, in a sense. Mostly because... Oh, actually, you know, I want to look at... I'm going to exit the game, so that way my Steam will update and give me, like, a full time thing. 13 hours, it looks like. 13 hours to play through this whole thing with all of my silliness, that is, my silliness. Boop, boop. So, 13 hours playing Starshift Rebellion. What do I think? First, I'm never going back to the casino lounge. Second, Mari should probably get a longer skirt, help keep the legs, you know, warm in cold climates and stuff. Third, hire an artist. But no, joking aside, it's always nice to see, like, a thriving story that goes through multiple games. Multiple games that take a long while to get through, and not just like, oh, it's a little stint, or it's just you know, half a stream worth of story. It's an actual, like, no, you're gonna be here for a bit, and you know, it progresses, and essentially it interlinks with each other. Key moments inspire the next one, things like that. Obviously, as always mentioned, I don't really like AI, so I'm just going to kind of like leave that whole section out, because we know you used it, you don't deny it, and honestly, I don't blame you, considering how much stuff is in these games, how much you've worked on it, and yeah, the fact that you're constantly improving to where eventually one day you might not need it, it's fine. But, let me think. You still broke the rules of time travel. Still broke the rules. Because there's totally a grandfather paradox going on here with multiple timelines and multiverse things and so on. But overall, getting down to just kind of like the key things that we need to focus on, or we like to focus on when it comes to these games. Story-wise, it's good. It's nice, coherent, and if you follow along well enough, you are going to be entertained, because if you're into science fiction and, you know, long distant, or far into the future and far out in space worlds and stories like that, you're going to enjoy it, because it does that very well. I like the fact that there is some humans a part of the main cast, but it's not all humans in the main cast. There are actual other species. Sure, some of them came about because of the humans, as far as like the androids, the robots, and, you know, the canites. And it does go into the depth of how some of them came to be, where humans, via the Alliance, pretty much uplifted different species into sentience as a form of workforce, and we're just gonna keep it at that. So I do like that, and it does connect in very well, especially with the whole, oh hey, we're trying to prevent a future that we unintentionally cause, but we don't realize that we caused the future, so now we're gonna double down even harder because we think we're preventing a future. And if anything, that's a lot like that old Greek tale. I can't remember the name of it, where the guy hears a prophecy that another guy's going to kill him, so he tries to kill him first, thus causing the guy to want to kill him. I think it was a king, like a Greek king, heard that his son will try and kill him, so he tries to kill his son. So his son, fearing for his life, kills him instead. Something like that. But I like that as a storytelling device, in the sense that we have Director Kern, which we don't really know all of his motivations, because it does end on a cliffhanger and such. But from what we understand from Cromwell, his motivations are to prevent essentially the end of the universe. And we know that somehow Kern actually causes the end of the universe, but we don't know exactly how. Greek, that's Hamlet. No? Oh shit, hold on, I'm trying to think back. No, I think you're partially right. I think Hamlet also had it. But no, there's a Greek tale that existed long before Shakespeare about it. Because it's the same Greek tale that Final Fantasy VIII is based off of. But yeah. What was I saying? Alright, so yeah, I see, in regards to this game, a lot of good uses of different mods. Sure, there's still some polish needing in different sections. And there is, essentially, I want to put it as rough, but it gets everything across. No part of it feels bad or undermade, but it's more of, you convey what you want, but a lot more work is needed in order to make it shine. So, very similar to Starshift Origins, that I reviewed several months ago now. Yeah, hire an artist. The music is good. There's some of it that I actually really vibed to, and I was like, I kind of just wanted to sit there for a moment and listen to it a little bit longer. I liked the whole fight with Kern at the end. Fucking awesome boss fight, especially with the 3D turrets on either side of him. It was interesting. The boss fights were not just, you know, face tank. You actually had to do a little bit of strategy, but at the same time, RNG definitely fucks you over in some parts. So that, you know, that's nice and fucking awesome. Once again, I could see the inspiration from Suikoden and other games like that. I agree with that feedback. Yeah, it's pretty much the same feedback for Origins, just more. It's everything in Origins, but more, I guess is the best way to put it, because you used pretty much a lot of the same systems and so on. And do you mind, cat? Do you want me to pet you or not? Or do you want to bite me? Because if you bite me when I'm trying to pet you, I'm going to thwack you. You want me to pet you? Okay. Sorry, my cat demanded attention for a moment. But yeah. So, I know Origins was like 6.5 hours long. This was like closer to 13-ish. So about double the length. But yeah, I like the fact that you put more focus into the space battles, where it's like, yeah, we're in the future. Where's the spaceships fighting each other? And the fact that it's a actual tactical battle between the spaceships. It's not, oh yeah, take turns smacking each other and hope we hit. So I feel like you used and pushed the system to its limits in some parts. And yeah, I'll give it the same score. A solid 4 out of 5. It has some spots that need some polish and shine. Hire an artist. But other than that, it's good. I feel like it's worth what I paid for. I got what I paid for, and I like that. Also, Vela knows you $10. I think. I can't remember. I feel like he does. For some reason. I feel like it's important. Why? I don't know. I feel like it's important. I'm trying to think as to why. Makes sense to you? Oh, all right. So yeah, Valen, you owe him $10. I'll type out and be a lot more coherent with my review when I post them up into the Discord and onto the RPG Maker forums. For now, though, I'm going to eat my sandwich and I'm going to chill. But I do see some people are actually streaming. So let's see who is... who is streaming in the RPG Maker category? Do I know them? I do not know them. Alright. It's Olivia Leonard. Because we know them as they've showed up here before. So, let's get ready to raid. Everyone, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. And as always, I appreciate you greatly. See you next time. Part-time out.